Welcome in, everybody, to tonight's broadcast. Stewart, Shelby, Will Anders here with you to bring you some baseball action here on the Neville Tiger Network. Neville hosting the Slidell Tigers. Went all the way up from the North Shore to play here in the 2023 Trey Altick Louisiana Prep Classic. The first game was already done. Catholic Point Coupé lost to Calvary Baptist 4-0 in the opener here at Embanato Field. We were able to get some baseball in. Luckily, the rain kind of held off.
Yeah, it was a good thing we tarped it all day.
It was raining here early, but we are playing baseball here at Embanato as we await the starting lineups and all of that. Neville, it's their third game of the week. They started off with West Monroe. They lose that game on Monday, but they go out to Ouachita on Tuesday and get a big win. Will, you had some stats from those guys.
Yeah, a big 16-1 win. 3 home runs hit that night against the Lions. Again, only 5 innings played. 16-1 was the final out in Millhaven. We'll go into that more in the broadcast. But first, let's go to the PA announcer, Billy Anders.
Yep, Billy's going to give you the lineups and the national anthem. So we'll be right back with more commentary.
Starting lineup from Slidell Tigers. Number 5 in the pitching position, Corey Cousin. Playing second base, number 13, Peyton Strahan. Playing first base, number 19, Trey Fletridge. Playing right field is number 4, Grant Bonifans. Playing shortstop is number 8, Brady Johnson. On third base, number 0, Eason Lemuel. Playing center field is number 2, Austin Buell. Behind the plate for the Tigers is number 9, Junior Burdett. The DH is number 10, Finn Gale. And playing left field is number 3, Deshaun Finches. And the rest of the Slidell Tigers and coaches. Now for your home team, Neville Tigers. Playing shortstop, number 4, Sutton Lewis. Playing third base, number 22, Rudy Dozier. Behind the plate for the Tigers, it's number 7, Drew Jarrell. Playing first base, number 13, Sam Marsh. DH is number 6, Henry Cagle. Playing second base is number 5, Bradley Hanlon. Playing left field is number 11, Hunt Grant. Right field is number 2, Jacob Robinson. Playing center field, number 19, Cameron Riley. And on the mound for the Tigers is number 8, Tanner Wynn. The rest of the Neville Tigers is Xavier Sanders, Nelson Hodge, Caden O'Quinn, Max Southern, Robert Creighton, Luke Witherington, Henry High, Michael Plummer, Brister Southern, Ethan Kelly, Trenton Dumas, and McCain Gerald. Coached by Neville head coach Paul Guerrero, assistant coaches Thomas Nicholson, Willie Ward, and Ayers Burkhalter. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and remove your hats to honor America with the national anthem. gentlemen, let's play some baseball.
With all the pregame festivities over with, it is time to get things underway. So, Tigers trying to get back to 500 here early on in this 2023 season. You see Tanner Nguyen, who had an injury earlier in the year. It's good to see him back out on the mound for the Tigers. See his stats right there: 1-1, 3.36 ERA, and 8 and a third innings pitched. Allowed 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 of which are earned. The rest of the defense for the Tigers is as follows. As we're waiting for the graphic, there it is. Left field, you got Hunt Grant, Cam Riley, the youngster out in center, freshman, right? Riley?
Sophomore
Cam,
for the Tigers.
Sophomore, that's right. Sophomore, one of the talented sophomores on Neville's team. Jacob Robinson in right field. Sutton Lewis is your shortstop. Third base is Rudy Dozier. At second, you got Bradley Hanlon, Samuel Marsh at first base. And behind the dish is the senior Drew Gerald. The batting lineup for Slidell, they're the visitors here tonight. Start out with Corey Cousin and Peyton Strahan, Trey Fletcherich, Grant Bonifons, Brady Johnson, Eason Lemuel, Austin Buell, I won't say Buell, Junior Burdett is in the 9-hole. The DH, actually the 8-hole, the DH is Finn Gale. So, Junior Burdett. Is it just me? I'm looking. Junior Burdett, it wasn't that come on, Smokey and the Bandit.
You're looking at the wrong person.
Huh? Junior Burdett, wasn't his name Burdett? No, that was Big Enos and Little Enos were the Burdettes. Okay, all right. Now that we've got that out of my head, I can get back to calling baseball. All right, first inning. The top half of every inning is brought to you by our good friends at Sleepy Hollow Furniture on the corner of 9th and Louisville. First pitch from Tanner Nguyen to Corey Cousin is in for a strike, and we're underway.
Corey Cousins for the Slidell Tigers. He batting .571 on the year, 8 hits, and 12 RBIs so far for the Tigers.
Very prolific leadoff as that pitch sails high and in.
Yeah, Cousins, 12 RBIs. He's had 12 hits so far this year, 3 doubles and 1 home run for the Tigers. Again, going back to it, Slidell had a big win against LaRanger their last game, 24-4.
Swing and a miss, that high fastball. And Nguyen up in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, looking at their schedule, this team can hit the ball. Put 14 up against St. Aug.
Cousin fouls that one out of play.
17 against Bell Chase and 24 against LaRanger. LaRanger. Potato.
You're trying to say Lone Ranger.
Hey. Archbishop Hannon, that was one of their 2 losses, 1-2. Their other one was Franklinton, 4-5.
There's a base hit into left as Cousin went up and got that one. Nice piece of hitting there from the Slidell leadoff man. So a leadoff single. It's going to lead up to number 13, Peyton Strahan. He's the second baseman for Slidell. Strahan dribbles one down to first. Marsh's only play was to take it himself. Cousin moves up to second. And Strahan is out for the first out of the inning. Trey Fletcherich, the Slidell first baseman, stands in, number 19. Now they play good baseball there on the North Shore.
Yeah, they're
Franklinton, Hammond, Fountain Blue.
Yeah, they're in the 6-5A district with Fontainebleau and North Shore.
That pitch just misses. A little breaking pitch. Misses high.
Cousins so far on the year with 4 stolen bases.
He's got a nice lead there at second. Flederich swings through that fastball from Tanner. Ball popped out of play straight over the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lined into center field for a base hit. Cousins rounding hard. He's going to score. The throw comes into second. And an RBI single for Trey Flederich opens up the scoring here this evening. It's 1-0 Slidell.
It's going to bring up number 4, the right fielder, Grant Bonifaz.
Yeah, great Bonifaz up to bat here for Slidell on first pitch. Inside for a ball. Bonifaz, 357 on the year. He's gotten 5 hits, 3 RBIs, and 1 double for Slidell.
Pops this up. It's going to be down. It's going to be a tough play, but Nguyen drops it. It was covered in time, but Tanner couldn't hold on to it. And Bonifaz will be on with the error. Flederich moves up to second, so there's men on first and second now with 1 out. And Brady Johnson, the Slidell shortstop, steps in the box.
Johnson, 286 on the year with 4 RBIs. Here's 1 in scoring position right now here for the Tigers.
Fastball misses high.
Looks like we're going to have a
Coach Thomas Nicholson out to the mound. Talk to his Tanner, junior pitcher.
Yeah, junior pitcher for the Tigers. His last appearance was against Calvary. He went 7 innings, had 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts against Calvary last Friday in Sulphur.
That was in Sulphur.
Yes.
That's when the Tigers mounted that comeback. Was that Friday night? No, that was that was a Thursday night.
Yeah, that was the Thursday game against Sulphur that afternoon. Yeah. Tell you, a humid night here at the ballpark.
It is. It is. A little cold front's going to be pushing through later on. Looks like the weather will be here after midnight. Hopefully, we're not going to get the severe stuff as they've predicted. Pitch is in there for a strike. So 1-1 count, men on first and second. 1 out here in the top of the first. Strike 2 on the outside corner.
Good pitch there by Wynn. Keeping it low and outside. See if he can roll over one here.
Infield set. Double play depth in the middle. This ball slapped foul into the screen. 1-2 pitch. Gets away from Gerald. Runners are going to move up. And now second and third with one out. And a 2-2 count on Brady Johnson. Excuse me. It's a pitch from Tanner. Chop towards second. Hanlon's only play is to first, and he makes it. Slidell plates another one. Well, there's two gone, a man on third for Easton Lemuel.
It's going to bring up third baseman, number 0, Easton Lemuel.
Lemuel, 438 on the year so far. 7 hits, 7 runs, 3 RBIs, and 1 double.
Nguyen has been effective. Got good pace on that fastball. Keeps it above the waist. He's gotten a few of these Slidell batters to chase it. That pitch just misses the outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-1. Gets away from Gerald. Runner holds up.
Yeah, smart play there by runner at third.
Yeah, it didn't quite get.
Yeah, you wanted outside that
away.
halo, but that ball was moving so slow. And there was no chance for him to advance home.
Another swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. This ball grounded back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play. Hanlon is up with it. They call him out at first. Bang, bang play, and that's going to retire the side for the Tigers. Slidell gets 2 runs on 2 hits. There's 1 error, and they leave 1 runner on base. Move to the bottom half of the first. Tigers come up to bat right after this.
All right, guys, that's the game plan. I think it's a winner. And by the way, if we sell a bunch of cars a day, I'm taking y'all to the Waffle House. All right.
I guess it was about 1:30 when they came through those doors, and I was so excited because they came right down to my section.
The minute I saw Jim Taylor walk through that front door, I knew I had to get the order just right.
Seeing them come through those doors makes me like them just that much more because they're just like one of us.
Bobby ordered a Texas bacon cheesesteak meal and a pecan waffle. This is their order right here.
Jim Taylor Buick and Waffle House. Now that's a real baller move right there.
Beautiful night here at Embanato Field, and we're happy to bring it to you. Calling this one from the Family Solutions broadcast booth here. The Neville Baseball Complex on Evangeline in Monroe, Louisiana.
Corner of Evangeline, North 31st.
That's right. Back up to the blue field, they like to call it, the softball complex. Anyway, here's the batting order for your Neville Tigers. Sutton Lewis leads off the 2 holes. Rudy Dozier, Drew Jarrell batting third. Cleanup, Samuel Marsh. 5 holes, a DH, Henry Cagle. Bradley Hanlon in the 6th hole. The 7th batter will be Hunt Grant. Jacob Robinson in the 8th position. And Cam Riley, the center fielder, rounds things off for the Tigers.
Shortstop number 4, Sutton Lewis.
On the mound for Slidell is the leadoff batter, Corey Cousin. We'll get to the rest of the Slidell Tiger defense here right after this. Cousin from the windup puts a fastball right down Main Street.
Here's your
for strike 1. Yeah, there's the defensive starters for Slidell. We'll go ahead and get this pitch. As this ball is laced into right center field, it is going to be caught. I missed the catch, but believe me, it was a nice one. And there's one away.
This flies out to the right fielder for first out.
We got that
Going to bring up third baseman.
lineup defensive. Well, we'll do it again.
Rudy
Cousin doesn't take much time up there on the mound.
No, he's a fast pitcher
That was
for the Tigers.
Grant Bonifons with the catch in right. Rudy Dozier steps in and lifts out a fastball from Cousins.
Cousins comes in tonight. He's 0-1 on the year. He had 1 appearance so far with a 4.20 ERA for Slidell.
Pitch misses low, makes it a 2-ball, 1-strike count on the Tigers' senior third baseman.
Yeah, Dozier 1 for 3 last game at Washita, had an RBI against the Lions.
Another low fastball. Rudy ahead in the count. 3 balls to 1 strike. Fouls that one back into the screen. Count will go full. Called strike 3, and there's 2 gone.
Dozier goes down on strikes for the.
Rudy started early.
He's going to bring up the catcher, number 7, Drew Jarrell.
He was called back into the dugout by the home plate umpire. Now the senior catcher, Drew Jarrell. Already got a couple of doubles here on the season.
Yeah, Drew went 1 for 3 on Tuesday night at Washita.
Swings through that one. Strike 2. It's Cousins working fast and staying around the plate.
He takes no time.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's fouled back into the screen here. Cousins do well in this new pitch clock era in college. Swing and a miss. Down go the Tigers in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left.
For the third out
We move to the
in the inning.
second inning. Slidell leading Neville
The Slidell Tigers
2-0. Stay with us, everybody.
0.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
whether you're dining in or grabbing to go. At Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." Well, we're through one here at Embanato Field. Neville trailing Slidell 2-0. Good shot of Tanner Nguyen and a couple of the Tiger infielders as they wrap up their warm-up here, and they're setting up for Austin Buell. Slidell center fielder leads things off here in the second. First pitch from Tanner is in there for a strike. Ball misses outside, and it's 1-1. It's a 1-1 pitch. Misses a little wide, 2 balls and a strike, and we were looking in the Twitter sphere, I believe. Is that where you were, Will?
Yes.
Tornado already reported earlier this afternoon in Shreveport.
Right through the middle of town, they're saying.
There's a strike. So we hope those kind of dissipate in this overnight, in the overnight hours. That ball's tapped foul. Already had a couple of tornadoes in this area already this year.
Don't need no more.
Don't need any more. Ball gets away. It's interesting to see Drew Jarrell, the catcher's having trouble with. It's almost like I don't know if it's his changeup or a slider that's diving low and away. Drew's not seeing it very well. This ball is lined through the gap into right field. Leadoff single for Buell.
Buell lines a single to right field. It's going to bring up the catcher, number 9, Junior Burdett.
Yeah, Burdett now up to bat for Slidell, batting .375 with 3 hits and 3 RBIs.
Burdett squares to bunt, pulls it back late. Ball is the call. That's 1 ball, no strikes. Burdett again square, and they're going to throw over. Buell back in plenty of time.
Yeah, Buell, only 1 stolen base so far in his 6 games this year, so he's kind of getting a little lead out there.
Not a big lead. That ball. Burdett attempted to get the bunt down, fouled it back. A nice crowd gathered out there in the left field lounge. Burdett gets that one down. He goes to second. Nguyen does. The throw gets away from Samuel Marsh, but a nice hustle play by Jacob Robinson. You see him kind of in the right area of your screen. He was there. to back up that throw. So they get the lead runner for the first out. And Burdett will reach on the fielder's choice. The DH, the 9-hole, here's Finn Gale. Finn turns to bunt. He lays this one down. Nguyen going to go to first this time and retires Gale. There's 2 down. And we're back to the top of the lineup and Corey Cousin. I think they're going to have a runner out there for Burdett, the catcher.
27?
That's 21. Number 21 is running for Burdett.
Rushing.
That's Corey Rushing.
Rushing 2 stolen bases. It seems like a little fast one out there, especially in this situation with Cousins at the plate.
Interesting that they didn't do it
earlier
while he was on first, but either way, fastball misses low. Cousin went off the game, the single to left.
It's starting to rain here at Embanato Field.
There's a light little dusting coming down. That ball gets away from Drew. Count now 2-0. And that's Rushing now at third base. With 2 gone. Everybody's checking their radar. I didn't see any, just a little bit. No lightning. We're playing on. Here's the 2-0. Well, 3-0.
Yeah, Cousins this year. Trying to find it.
There's a strike on the inside corner.
Cousins has not walked this year for Slidell.
It's kind of weird for a leadoff, but it tells you he's. I don't know if they have his own base percentage, but his average was pretty high.
On base.
There's a strike. Tanner Nguyen works the count full.
Yeah. 609 on base percentage for him.
With 2 strikes. So last time he had 2 strikes on him. Cousin laced a single into left. He chops this one foul.
And Nguyen now looking at his 40th pitch here in the second inning for the Tigers.
Not too bad.
No, not early. But because he is filling up the zone too.
Yeah, he's yet to walk a batter. This ball popped up high towards the Tiger dugout. It's going to get out of play. Rudy Dozier was giving chase. Cousin will get another chance. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Popped up and out of play.
Good at bat here for Cousins.
You know, that's the job of that leadoff man, is to work the pitcher. A lot of pitches.
Yes.
Fight him off until you get one, and that one he got was a high one. And Cousins going to draw the first walk of the game. So men on first and third and 2 outs for.
You got some heavy drops
Peyton
coming
Trahan.
out.
Trahan grounded out to first, his first at bat.
Coach Wise shouldn't have watered the infield before the game. I told him not to, and he didn't listen.
You didn't talk to him about the dew point,
the barometric pressure.
Yeah. First pitch to Strahan. Fastball for a strike.
Always know your barometric pressure wherever you go.
You never know. Starts to rise. This ball grounded. Backhanded by Hanlon. He's going to flip to Sutton Lewis at short, and that's going to retire the side. So the Tigers give up a hit, but no runs. There were no errors. They leave 2 men on base. After 1.5, Slidell 2, Neville nothing. We'll be back after these messages here on the network.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
As we return, the rain still falling a little light rain here at Embanato Field. And then while we have a chance, here's that Slidell defensive lineup. In left is Finchus, Buell in center, Bonifons in right. Third base is Eason Lemuel. Brady Johnson, your shortstop. Strahan is at second. Fletcherich at first. Behind the dish is Junior Burdett and Corey Cousin, as we've mentioned, on the mound.
Leading off the bottom half of the second inning.
We've reached the cleanup
Neville
spot
Nation craves delicious.
as
Hit the wrong button.
Samuel Marsh, the Tiger first baseman, stands in. Batting .333 on the year. First pitch to Samuels, high and tight. Yep. Bottom half every inning this year in the spring sports, brought to you by our good friend Dr. Kevin Williams at Williams Orthodontics. Pitch misses low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes to Marsh. To Williams. You see, it's one of the hottest commercials we've got because he's probably the only orthodontist that has put braces on a real tiger. As Shasta was getting his teeth straightened earlier this season, and a 3-0 count now to Marsh. He's got office here at the corner of Lammy and Evangeline in Monroe, as well as off in El Dorado. That pitch misses inside, and the Tigers have their first base runner on the night as Marsh walks.
Henry Cagle.
Yeah, Cagle up to bat now, batting .500 on the year, 3 doubles, 8 hits and 4 RBIs for the Tigers.
Hot hitting Henry Cagle. Marsh with a decent lead as Cagle grounds this one towards second. He's going to not have a play at second. He's going to draw the first baseman off as Strahan's throw was a little high and up the line. So Marsh will be safe at second. Cagle safe at first on the error.
You gotta wonder if wet grass might have had something to do with that.
Maybe.
Slow roller. He has Marsh.
He kind of came low. It could have. A lot of times it's that decision, as this bunt is laid foul by Bradley Hanlon. But a lot of times a quick decision can cause you to rush a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's what I believe happened.
And with the fast runner like Henry, charging down the line.
Either way, he reaches on an error. Hanlon here waiting on the 0-1 pitch. Didn't show bunt on that one, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Hunt Grant on deck for the Tigers. Tigers, their first threat of the night. As Bradley grounds this to short. The throw's going to go all the way across. No chance to get Cagle at second. Hanlon does his job.
Advances the runners. It's going to bring up
As the runners move up
11, the left fielder.
to second and third, and only one out here for the left fielder, Hunt Grant. Hunt with some spot duty out in the field for the Tigers, but you see a gaudy 500 batting average nonetheless.
Yeah, he's coming off an injury, a wrist injury, so he's just now kind of getting back in the lineup for the Tigers.
That pitch sails a little bit high. Two and 0. The one thing I worry about with this rain here is the way it's kind of popped up. There's not a system moving in here, but it's that.
Well, it looked
you
like
talked about the pressure.
That's kind of what it did in Shreveport too. It's
just one of those deals where it might just be kind of
scattered pop-ups
and raining on us for the rest of the night, as that pitch is in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to Hunt Grant.
We were ULM graciously offered their field in case it did rain today.
It didn't really rain enough.
No, and we had the tarp down and everything, but they still, if that case would have came, they would have allowed us out there at Warhawk Field, so it was nice of them. Coach
ULM
Fed.
off this week. I mean, not off this weekend, but out of town this week.
Yeah, they're down in San Antonio.
Foul ball as Grant taps that one off the plate. It's going to even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tigers looking for Grant to put this ball in play. He got a good job of fouling that pitch off.
What a
infield playing normal depth. They're conceding a run here if Grant can put the ball on the ground past the pitcher.
Yeah, Grant last game 1 for 3, 2 runs, and 1 walk for the Tigers against Ouachita.
Two pitch looked like it. He wanted it to be a breaking ball. Kind of spun on him, stayed high. Now the count goes full on Hunt. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled, out of play.
Another good at bat here for the Tigers, and Hunt Grant trying to work the pitch count here, especially after that first inning. You know, really.
Yeah, because of an efficient first, a little looser here in his second inning of work. 3-2 pitch lifted in the foul territory, but it's going to get on out of play. It's my broadcast partners spilling things.
I'm bleeding on myself. I don't know how.
He's bleeding. That pitch gets away from the. Might score
no
2
one
here.
at second.
Now we're going to get hung up at second. So Hunt Grant tries to steal another base after some carnage defensively by Slidell, as the pass ball bounced right back to the catcher, Burdett.
Hit the
and the
Right fielder number 2, Jacob Robinson.
ball gets away from the pitcher covering at the plate, and Marsh comes in to score. And on the hustle play, Henry Cagle comes all the way in from second, and that's going to tie the ball game here. Hunt Grant gets the walk but gets thrown out.
Just one of those weird plays on that wall.
Where trying to get second base there.
Which was a smart play because no one was covering that bag.
And they kind of broke out of that defensive snafu to run him down on his way back to first.
It's almost like one of those get-picked plays.
Yeah.
But
either way, the Tigers have tied this thing up. And Jacob Robinson at the plate. Well, 2-0. The count to J-Rob.
Yeah, Jacob on the season, or actually against Washington, he went 1 for 1 with a home run, 3 RBIs. He scored 3 runs and walked 3 times against the Lions. So the on-base percentage stayed perfect.
Here's a 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. Curveball misses. Well, 3 balls and a strike. The Tiger right fielder. Puts a charge into this one at shortstop. What a play by the shortstop, Brady Johnson, as he broke towards second. The ball hopped him. He dives back across his body and stands up, makes a strong throw to retire Robinson. But as he retires the side, the Tigers did scratch over 2 runs, no hits. There was 1 error. You don't leave anybody on base. After 2 complete, we're all tied up at 2 runs apiece. We'll be right back here on the network.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture and just in time for your favorite season. Quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
You were an entrepreneur before you knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today. You were an entrepreneur.
As I mess up again. Strike 2.
Strike 2 on our producer / color guy, Will Anders. We're back to the top half of the third here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Sleepy Hollow top half of the inning. Tanner Nguyen still out there for the Tigers. And this first pitch to Trey Flederich in there for a strike.
I'm off my game today, I think.
All that time off you got. 1 ball and 1 strike. A lot of baseball here for you on the network this weekend, starting off with this Thursday night contest with Slidell. That pitch misses a little outside.
Yeah, a lot of games this weekend.
Tomorrow night, we'll be back on the air around 7 o'clock.
Yeah, taking on Bruley from
Bruley,
just south of Port Allen.
And then we wrap up the Trey Altick here as that ball is grounded into left field. And for the third consecutive inning, a single has led it off for the Slidell Tigers. Grant Bonifant's up next for Slidell. And then, but what is it, around 5:15. There's 4 games here on Saturday. So if you want to watch some good high school baseball, it's playing all around the area.
I know Dunham's here this weekend, Oak Grove, Manny, Glenbrook, all playing here.
Bonifant's bunts this one down to second. They're going to call Bonifant safe. Oh, an infield hit there for Bonifant.
Just want to
moves up Flederich to second. Now the shortstop, Brady Johnson.
I'll expect the same thing here, another bunt for Slidell.
Well, we've seen a bunt. We've seen a bunt with no outs. We've seen a bunt with 1 out. So we will see if he sticks to his guns here. And he does. That pitch misses somewhere, as Johnson did square.
Let's see.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Johnson pops this one up, but it's going to drop harmlessly around the own deck circle.
Wind picking up here at the ballpark, blowing straight out to left field. If you see on
kind of a crosswind.
Yeah. As a pitching coach, you don't want to see that.
Ball bunted foul. Now Johnson with 2 strikes. We'll see how committed Slidell's coach is to stay in with his game plan, a little small ball. Here's Tanner, the 1-2. Bounces in front of the plate. Runner's going to move up anyway. That's 2-2 for the Slidell shortstop. You know, Bonifant's, that is a true North Shore, New Orleans area name right there.
I could not spell that. I'm surprised they spelled it right even looking at it.
Well, they did spell it for you on the lineup.
That doesn't mean I can't make a mistake.
Here's a 2-2. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch under the hands of Bonifant's, or Johnson rather.
It's going to bring up third baseman.
And that'll be the first out of the inning. Eason Lemuel up now.
Is that strike 3?
That's already 1 out on my.
Good.
1 out. Runners on second and third for Lemuel. Ball blocked up nicely by Gerald. Lemuel grounded out to second. His first time up. That's his only appearance so far tonight. Lemuel, the third baseman for Slidell. There's a strike. Time called. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there. As Nguyen working the inside part of that plate. Strikeout. Just what the doctor ordered for the Tigers here with this situation.
Another.
Tanner steps off the back of the mound. He's back from the stretch. Here's the 1-2. Ball gets away from Gerald, and Flederich comes in to score.
It looks like that slider kind of got away from him.
He's had trouble with that pitch all night from Tanner. It's a hard pitch to block when it gets in the dirt that early. And
no telling where it's going to bounce.
Sliding away from that catcher. Here's the 2-2. Foul back into the screen.
Tanner looking at his 60th pitch here.
And ready to go. This ball lifted into right center field. Lemuel makes a hard turn. He's going to have to retreat back, but he's got an RBI single. And Slidell has quickly regained that 2-run lead. Bonifons comes in to score.
Yeah.
Now Austin Buell, center fielder for Slidell, steps in with one out.
Got a good lead there.
Nice quick move. That was closer than it looked as Lemuel back safely.
Lemuel trying to get that extra step right when Tanner was going over, made a close play.
Pitch misses.
Yeah, Lemuel, the fastest player for Slidell. He has 7 stolen bases in the 6 games they've played this year. So he
definitely can make something happen on the base pass. Nguyen with the slide step coaxes a foul ball out of Buell. 1 ball, 1 strike. Your count. Another quick throw. Lemuel back in plenty of time. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on. Looked like they might have had a hit and run on there. Buell waves at that one. Lemuel with a stolen base moves up to second. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Called strike 3. And Buell goes down
on strikes
for the second out.
It's going to bring up the catcher number 9, Junior Burdett.
Junior Burdett, the Slidell catcher. Comes in with 2 outs and a man on second.
Yeah, Burdett coming in 0 for 1 on the day.
He reached on a fielder's choice back in the second.
Got a time.
Was granted time there. So no pitch. Pitch another one in that low and away. That's been his miss. 1 ball, no strikes as Lemuel moves up to third. Called strike.
If you look closely on their jersey, they actually have their number on the side, on their arm.
On their sleeve?
Yeah, never seen that. No, been a while.
As that pitch gets away from Gerald, and Lemuel comes in to score the 3rd run of this inning. That pitch is just, it's like he's holding on to it just a little long. Now 2-1 count to Burdett. He grounds this one towards Sutton Lewis. He throws across. Burdett's going to be retired.
Burdett grounds out to the shortstop.
It's going to retire the side for Slidell, but not before they pick up 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. And nobody left on base. Score after 2.5, Slidell 5, Neville 2. We'll be back with more baseball here on the network.
Football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change. One thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see him in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
All right, welcome back. As the Tigers tied this thing up in the bottom of the second, but Slidell comes back with 3 in the top half of the third as we get to the Williams Orthodontics bottom half of the third. Tigers trying to scratch their way back in this game again. Cam Riley will lead things off for the Tigers, the sophomore center fielder. His first at bat of the evening.
Center fielder Cameron Riley.
Yeah, Cam Riley started against Washita, 1 for 2, a double. RBI, reached on there, scored 2 runs, 2 walks, and 1 stolen base. He had a busy day at Washita.
Takes that pitch for a strike, as that's Cousin still out on the mound.
He was telling me he had a triple, and then Tanner came up to me and said, "No, you didn't. It went off the dude's glove." I said,
What dude's glove?
The outfielder's glove for Washita. I said that's an error.
A three-base error?
That's an error.
1-1, the count on Riley. 2-1.
But still had a double.
So they gave him a double.
Well, he had a double and a triple.
And a three-base error?
Three-base error.
Wow.
Three-base error triple.
He almost ran half a mile as that pitch misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. Riley, a defensive back for the Tiger football team this year.
Got his first start in baseball game this past week. So, young guy.
A lot of upside for this young man in both sports. Swings through that one, though. Count goes full. Three-two pitch. That's high. Ball 4. The Tigers have their leadoff man on.
That's exactly.
The second consecutive inning.
That's exactly what you want, because now he got his speed out there, and he's
a disruptor on the base pass. Sutton Lewis comes in. He flew out to right to lead the game off for the Tigers, at least. We'll see what the Tigers have up their sleeve. Down by 3 here in the third. Curveball drops in there for a strike. There goes Riley. Throw's going to be off of him as it was up the line from Burdette. Bounced off Cam. He's going to stay at second, though. But Cam with the stolen base. The pitch was a ball, and it's 1-1 on the Tiger leadoff hitter, Sutton Lewis.
A good jump there by Cam. Now Tigers with runner in scoring position. Let's see if we can answer back here in this third inning.
Curveball stayed high. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3. I guess it's 3-2. I had it at 3-1. It might have been 2-2. I had it at, I think they're going to say he's got 4.
I thought it was ball 4. Because that ball.
It was ball 4 because you had a.
The stolen base on Cam Riley was a ball.
The first pitch was a curveball for a strike. And then 3 balls. But he might have called the one he stole on a strike. That might have been the one I missed. All right, 3-2. There's ball 4. It gets away from Burdette. Tigers get the base anyway.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, Riley moves up to third. Rudy Dozier.
Bring up third baseman number 22, Rudy Dozier.
He's going to stand in. Rudy 0 for 1. Struck out back in the first. One of 2 strikeouts in the first, and Cousin, it's the only 2 strikeouts he's recorded this evening. They're holding Sutton at first, and we're going to have a mound visit from a Slidell coach. We said the Tigers are going to play Bruley tomorrow night at 7:15. They end the Trey Altick Classic Saturday
with Mangum at 5:30, 5:45. It just depends, you know.
Depends on how the day goes.
Yeah,
Look at if you get a good look at those hats from Slidell, those Tigers. That's the old
LSU. Oh. That's a good-looking tiger.
That is a good-looking hat. Kudos.
Palmer having some trouble over there with technology.
Well, that is Tipple of the dog. And that was Eddie Vedder. Oh. As we're debating on the in-game music here at Embanato.
I just say Palmer doesn't know how to run it.
No, he knows. He's got that's technology. They try to throw back. Riley gets back in there at third.
I think that was a ball.
I believe that was a ball. Rudy squares the bunt. Ball gets away from Burdette. Cam Riley's going to come barreling in, and he will score. Sutton Lewis moves up to second. It's a 2-0 count on Neville's third baseman. Still no outs here in the bottom half of the third. Rudy again looking to bunt. Pops this one back.
Tigers still looking for their first hit of the night.
Yep, the 3 runs have come on no hits.
Some
a couple
errors.
of walks and some errors. Here's the 2-1 as
had a dog barking.
Dog was barking and Rudy backed off. Made sure that dog was outside the fence. Swing and a miss. It's going to even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I think that dog belongs to Hunt Grant. Fastball misses away. The count goes full. It's going to be Cousins' 53rd pitch of the night. Grounded off the plate. It's going to stay fair. The throw down to first. Scooped up nicely. By Flederich. That ball just hung up there right outside the batter's box in fair territory. So Dozier's out 2-3. They threw back across the infield, try to catch Sutton Lewis. He's back in time. Now Drew Jarrell steps in with 1 out and a runner on third. And curveball from Cousins stays high. Ball misses low, but blocked up nicely by Burdett.
Good look at that net there.
2-0 pitch misses high. Three balls, no strikes to Gerald. Squares to bunt, pulls it back late. He's going to draw a walk, and here comes a runner for Drew. We'll see who it is going to be because Cam Riley had been doing some base running. That's Luke Witherington coming into courtesy run. So now men on first and third for Samuel Marsh. Marsh walked and scored back in the second. See if they... Samuel swings over the top of that pitch. The 0-1 misses high.
Yeah, Samuel had a monster shot above the Washita scoreboard last game.
On Tuesday?
Yeah. They said it was, and they got a new scoreboard out there that's pretty high in the air, probably about higher than ours.
Delayed steal there from Witherington. Burdett was trying to catch Sutton Lewis sleeping over at third. He was able to dive back in safely. And now men on second and third with one out for the Tiger cleanup hitter. This ball hammered, foul though. Wrong side of third base for Samuel. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The senior first baseman. Curveball in there for strike 3, and there's 2 away.
Marsh goes down on strikes for the second out inning. Going to bring up the DH number 6, Henry Cagle.
When Cousin controls that curveball, it's a good one.
Yeah, he good spin to that and just drops right in there.
Henry Cagle reached on an error back in the second and scored. Swings through that one. It was 1-1. Tigers would love to scratch a couple of runs. Henry can find a safe space out there to put a baseball. Fouls this one off into the apartments behind us here on Evangeline. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Hit him. Curveball Got away from Cousin again.
Field goal takes first base hit by a pitch.
Gonna load the bases for Bradley Hanlon.
Number 5, Bradley Hanlon.
Hanlon grounded out to short. His only at bat. Fouls that one off, out of play. Here's the 0-1. A little low.
Long inning on the mound for Cousins. Came in, I think, about near 40 pitches, up to almost 70 now.
That hits Hanlon in the protective headgear. It's going to play to run for the Tigers. They'll check him out. But Witherington's going to move up to third. Hanlon getting checked out by the
JD's down there.
The Tiger medical staff. JD was, I don't know if he was just out there admiring the umpire's beard or what, but Hanlon moves to first. He's going to be all right.
Well, there's a good beard.
It's a well-groomed beard.
Yeah, he's worked on it a while.
Got a little gray streak kind of in the middle. So the Tigers played another run without a hit. And Hunt Grant is up for the Tigers. Promptly takes a strike. Well, that's his dog that's been barking down there if you've been watching at home. His dog's not even watching him bat. Grounds this one towards the hole and through the hole into left field. 1 run is in. Throw comes into the plate. 2 runs are in. Hanlon moves up on the throw to third, and Grant
scoring 2 runs.
Gets a 2 RBI single for the first hit of the night for the Tigers.
The right fielder, number 2, Jacob Robinson.
So Witherington and Cagle score. Hanlon moves to third, and Grant ends up at second. So
I almost lost the camera again. Fire me.
The Tigers, after giving up 3 in the top half of the third, have plated 4 thus far in the bottom half and have taken their first lead of the ball game. Jacob Robinson up now with 2 outs and men on second and third. Pitch misses wide. It's 2-0. J-Rob took a hack at that 2-0 pitch. Couldn't catch up to it. 2 balls and a strike now on the Neville right fielder. Strike 2. Two pitch, swung on and missed. Hanlon goes down on strikes, but the Tigers played 4 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and they leave 2 on base. Tigers clawed their way back. Now they lead Slidell 6-5 after 3 complete. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Neville Tiger Baseball on the Neville Tiger Network.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities, too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces, including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call, 547-3233, or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Eason Portable Buildings is now Eason Manufacturing. New name, same quality service with almost 60 years experience serving the Arklamas. And with Eason Manufacturing, quality is second to none. Buy pre-made from one of our mini lots or custom order yours today. Choose your colors, choose your size. You design it, we build it. Eason Manufacturing, serving the Arklamas since 1961.
Welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. 6-5 your score here as we enter the top half of the 4th inning, brought to you by Sleepy Hollow Furniture. Sleepy Hollow, you can find them on the corner of 9th and Louisville in Monroe.
Tanner to win as we move to the top half of the 4th. There we go. That was Tanner's 70th pitch of the night. 1-0. 2-0 after that pitch misses inside to Finn Gale, the Slidell DH. Ball grounded towards short. Lewis up with it. He bobbles it again, and he's not going to be able to make the play. Finn reaches on the error. And that's the 4th consecutive inning that Slidell has put their leadoff man on base.
I got the leadoff hitter for Slidell.
And we're back to the top of the lineup. And the pitcher, Corey Cousin. Corey puts a bunt. They're going to call it fair. The throw sails into right. There's Jacob Robinson there to back it up. From this angle, it looked like Gerald might have caught that behind the plate. They called it fair. It's a tough call for the umpire right there. But now Cousin reaches on the error. Gale moves up to second. We got 2 on and nobody out here. Another bunt's popped up. Nguyen makes the catch. Hanlon had hustled over to first, but Nguyen looked at second first, or they could have had a little double play right there.
Yeah,
Strahan's out. The fly ball to the pitcher.
Yeah, Cousins was almost halfway down to second base and hustled his way back. Him and Hanlon were step for step heading back to first.
Now Flitterich, he's 2 for 2 on the night. 1 RBI and a run scored, and this ball's hit hard to left. That one is gone. A no-doubter from the big first baseman, Trey Flitterich. A 3-run shot put Slidell back in the lead. Hunt Grant took one look at it. That was it. So a 3-run bomb by Trey Flitterich.
Brings up number 4, the right fielder, Grant Bonifant.
going to give Slidell the lead back, 8-6.
Back and forth game so far tonight.
Now Grant Bonifons reached on an error and has singled, so officially 1 for 2 on the night.
But you also got to think there, you had 2 errors right there.
Yeah.
For the Tigers. Cost you big.
Yeah, you've been out of the inning. Quickly, it's 2-0 on Bonifons. He grounds this one to Dozier at third. He's got it, up with it, throws across, and there's 2 gone.
Bonifons grounds to the third baseman for the second out. It's going to bring up shortstop. Number 8, Brady Johnson.
So Brady Johnson steps in. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out to second and struck out. Takes that pitch high and tight for ball 1.
Pitch in for ball 2. To Bonifons, yeah.
Bonifons.
Yeah. That
pitch didn't miss by much. That's 3-0 to the Slidell shortstop. Tanner might be wrenching the end of his rope here. Tigers working, well, if the weather holds, have played 5 games in 6 days as that ball is ran down by Cam Riley in center, and that's going to close the book on Slidell here in the top half of the 4th. But they pick up 3 runs on the home run by Flederich. The only hit, there were 2 errors, and nobody left on base. Move to the bottom half of the 4th. Slidell 8, Neville 6. Stay tuned for more Neville Tiger baseball.
We know you. You were the kid in the garage taking everything apart just to see how it worked. The teenager who stayed up late brainstorming and put it all in a business plan. You knew how to build a great team and then lead it. Origin helps entrepreneurs like you every day, from the corner of the garage to the corner office. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
If you've been injured in an accident, you could be compensated in several different areas. You may have personal physical injuries. You may have financial injuries. You may have lost wages. These are all things that we can put our experience to work for to help you here at Parker Alexander.
This is why I run.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. 8-6 your scores. I continue to mess up here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yeah, had to make sure I get the inning right.
The Tigers gained the lead there at the end of the 3rd, and Slidell with one big swing of the bat by their first baseman Flederich, retaking the lead, 8-6. And there's a new pitcher on the mound for Slidell. That's Braden Calamari, number 12. Corey Cousin moves out to center. We'll try to update you on the rest of the defensive changes as we figure them all out up here. Cam Riley steps in. He walked and scored back in the third.
That hit him.
Tried to drag bunt one, but it hit him in the box. He's quickly down. No balls and 2 strikes here. He was the spark that got that Tiger rally going as they sprung for 4 in the third. Pitch from Calamari misses wide. A nice curveball there. And Riley goes down swinging. He did get a shot of the lettuce on Braden Calamari out there on the mound. He's got some glorious locks.
I thought you were talking about a hamburger. I was getting hungry.
Curveball in there to Sutton Lewis is in there for a strike. There it is. Full beard. Some shoulder length locks. There's the 1-1 pitch. Lewis grounds that one foul into the Neville dugout. Here's the 1-2. Lewis lifts it, and it's going to be down for a base hit. Brady Johnson couldn't get to it. And Lewis has his first hit of the night.
Third baseman, Rudy Dozier.
Now Rudy Dozier steps in. Dozier 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out. First pitch to Rudy is outside for a ball. Dozier calls time. Calamari not as deliberate as his counterpart Cousins as that ball bounces in front of Burdette. Lewis, good job of reading that angle, moves up to second.
Here are your changes. So
okay, Buell moves to left. Cousin in center, Bonifant's in right. Everything else, Finch's, he's not at first. That's Fitter.
It's got the wrong one. It's
all right. That's
it's
your second round of 3 strikes right there.
My on base percentage is not good tonight.
Dozier takes that one low, and it's 3-0.
Whew.
Senior third sacker. There's a strike. Three-1. Ooh, that's right off of Rudy's ankle.
Call it a foul ball.
That's a foul ball. The dogs are barking. at Embanato Field. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Curveball. Grounded. It's going to be a fair ball. Throw comes across. Nice stretch by Flitterich. Am I saying that right? Yep.
Dozier grounds out to the third base.
Dozier out 5-3. Sutton Lewis moves up to third on the throw.
Bring up the catcher, number 7.
Well, there's 2 outs and a runner on third for Drew Jarrell. Drew 0 for 1 with a walk.
Something smells good.
I don't know what they're cooking down there on the chili pepper grill. We caught a whiff of it. That pitch a little outside. Here's a 1-0. Misses low. Three and 0 now to Gerald. Tigers trying to make this a one-run game. See if they give Gerald the green light here with 3-0. They don't. He takes it. It's 3 balls and a strike.
Gerald 6 RBIs this year for the Tigers.
Hot pitch misses away, and Gerald draws his second walk of the evening.
He's going to bring up first baseman number 13. Sam
Expect
Marsh.
Luke Witherington to trot across. And he does, to replace Gerald on the base pass. Samuel Marsh steps in. Samuel is 0 for 1. He walked and scored in the second, struck out his last time up. Samuel hammered that one foul in the direction of the Neville dugout. Now the 0-1 pitch from Calamari. And a breaking ball. Misses up in the zone. One pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike to Marsh. See if they start Luke Witherington over at first right here. First baseman Flitterich is holding him on. They do not. Marsh fouls this one. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. I think they will start Witherington here. They don't. And this ball is laced into left field for a RBI single.
Marsh lands a single to left field, scores the run.
Lewis comes in to score. We got a one-run ball game.
Got to bring up the DH, number 6, Henry Cable.
Now Henry Cagle, he's reached base both times he's been up. Reached on an error in his first at bat, and he was hit by a pitch his second time up. Fouls that off. Now here's the 0-1 from Calamari. Curveball stays up. And it's 1-1. Henry puts this one into the glove of the second baseman, Strahan. Thought that might have a chance to get down, but Strahan ran over and tracked down the soft fly ball. The Tigers scratch a run on a hit. There were no errors. They leave 2 on base. After 4 complete, Slidell leads Neville 8-7. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, that's the game plan. I think it's a winner. And by the way, if we sell a bunch of cars a day, I'm taking y'all to the Waffle House. All right.
I guess it was about 1:30 when they came through those doors, and I was so excited because they came right down to my section.
The minute I saw Jim Taylor walk through that front door, I knew I had to get the order just right.
Seeing them come through those doors make me like them just that much more because they're just like one of us.
Bobby ordered a Texas bacon cheesesteak meal and a pecan waffle. This is their order right here.
Jim Taylor Buick and Waffle House. Now that's a real baller move right there.
Leading off the top half of the 5th inning for the Slidell Tigers.
The Thursday night ball game here at Embanato. We're back in the top half of the 5th. There we go, the 5th, as Easton Lemuel going to lead things off for Slidell. Fouled that one off down the right field line. It's my partner in crime in here. Is
strike 10.
Definitely working for the weekend. The curveball hangs up high as Tanner Nguyen out there for his 5th inning of work. One misses. That's 2 balls and a strike. Lemuel 1 for 2 on the evening. Grounded out to second and singled. As this one is going to be caught. Samuel Marsh in front of the Slidell dugout hauls that one in. And there's one gone.
Just going to bring up number 2 center fielder Austin Buell.
Apologies for the quick camera work, but it's the best we can do up here. Limited
people space. Shocked I didn't hit the wrong button.
Hey, I'm just glad that we actually got a catch on that one. I missed one out and right already earlier. That pitch misses low.
We're just off our game tonight.
Early in the season, as Buell grounds that one to Sutton Lewis. He throws across quickly. There's 2 gone here in the 5th.
Yeah, good efficient inning so far.
The top half of the 5th. The Sleepy Hollow top half of the 5th. Burdett grounds this one out in front of the plate. Gerald's up with it, throws over, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers. No runs, no hits, no errors. Move to the bottom half of the 5th. Slidell 8, Neville 7. We'll be back after this.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food. To delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." Welcome back, everybody, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Left field lounge in full effect. You see the Tiger flags, and you can see that American flag in the distance. So the wind's kind of shifted a little bit more out towards left field. Get a good look there at Braden Calamari. Came in to relieve Corey Cousin. He's going to face Bradley Hanlon to lead things off in the 5th, and Hanlon gets a hold of this one, but it's going to be foul. It reaches into the Tiger bullpen, and a deep strike for the Tigers. Here's the 0-1. Stays high. On one pitch, Hanlon had to duck it. A pitch in the dirt.
Oh, we got a Trenton
got
Dumas.
A little erase. We
Wins
got
it.
the ball right there.
It's Trenton Dumas.
There we go.
Beats the old. See, Coach Ward's happy about that.
3-1 now for the Tigers' second baseman. Ball 4. The Tigers have their leadoff man on.
Kevin draws a walk. It's going to bring up
Hunt Grant.
left fielder Hunt Grant.
There we go.
Strike one.
Hunt Grant. Hunt 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 RBIs here tonight. Squares to bunt. Pulls it back. It's a called strike.
Would have been a smart play there, kind of breaking. Don't want to get too low, have that pop up, and leave the runner stranded there in no man's land.
Hanlon can run over at first.
I think he leads the team in stolen bases at 6 right now.
Not a good cut right there from Hunt. It's 0-2. Calamari Had him fooled. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be chopped towards third. Throw's going to come across. So Grant does his job, moves Hanlon into scoring position.
Grant grounds out to the
So one gone and a runner on second for Jacob Robinson.
number 2, Jacob Robinson.
Kudos to J-Rob's walk-up music. Little Beastie Boys. And Robinson hits this one high and deep, and I don't think it's going to hold it. Fair ball, home run, Jacob Robinson.
Jacob Robinson with a 2-run home run.
Okay.
He hit that ball hard, and it got out of here in a hurry. And the Tigers have retaken the lead here in the 5th. A 2-run shot. I don't even know if we're running replays. We probably didn't get it.
That's on me. Strike 3. Cam Riley up to the plate now. He squares around. It's going to be popped right back up to Calamari.
And there's 2 gone.
Riley pops it up to the pitcher. Second out.
Oh,
wait a second.
I
don't know if we have the replay, as they're going to talk about it. I missed it. I was writing in my scorebook.
I couldn't. It took a weird. It got up there.
It hopped. Yeah, it went. I don't think it hopped off a play. He's saying it hit off of his helmet.
Yeah.
They're going to talk it over here. Went and chatted with the first base umpire. They're going to say he's out. So 2 gone, and we're back to the top of the order in St. Louis.
It's going to bring up number 4, shortstop Sutton Lewis.
You know, I didn't hear anything after the contact. I mean, that's all I could have done was look for the contact or listen. That pitch in there for a strike. Sutton Lewis grounds it right back up the middle for a 2-out base hit. That's Lewis's second hit of the night.
Third baseman, number 22, Rudy Dozier.
Rudy Dozier steps in looking for his first hit of the evening. Breaking pitch gets past Burnett. Sutton Lewis moves up to second. Tigers have already plated 2 here in the Williams Orthodontics bottom half of the 5th inning. Coming on the 2-run shot by Jacob Robinson. They're going to keep him there as Rudy leaned into that one. They're going to call that a strike on Rudy. The old elbow flew out. One ball, 1 strike on Dozier. Lines this one into center. Cousin is there, though. He's going to make the catch. That's going to retire the side for the Tigers. But they scratched 2 runs on 1 hit or no errors. They leave 1 man on base. After 5 complete, Neville 8, Slidell, Neville 9, Slidell 8. We'll be back after these messages.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from and 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Welcome back. We apologize for the extended Coach Tannehill neck shot there at the end of the Sonic commercial. Tigers have a new pitcher out there. As you can close the book on Tanner Nguyen.
Be Nelson Hodge.
It's Nelson Hodge out there. Saw him with an appearance in the West Monroe game.
Yeah,
Finn Gale is up, the DH for Slidell. As we're in the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the 6th inning.
Yeah, Nelson pitched against West Monroe. He had 1 2/3 innings, allowed 6 hits, 7 runs, only 2 of them earned, and 2 strikeouts.
Nelson with the kind of 3/4 delivery.
Like Darren O'Day style.
It's your Darren O'Day.
That's my Darren.
You're a Darren O'Day fan.
He's retired, though.
As Gale fouls that one off his hands. 1-2 count now. As Hodge tries to earn his first put out of the night.
Yeah, defensively for the Tigers, everything stays the same. No switches.
Yeah, as Nguyen was in the Henry Cagle DHing for the pitcher spot tonight.
Yeah, so all the same here for the Tigers in the 6th inning.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's going to hit him. Gale
takes first base, hit by a pitch.
It's again the leadoff man on for Slidell. The only inning that Slidell hasn't put the leadoff man on was last inning in the 5th.
Going to bring up number 5, Corey Cousin.
And now they're back to the top of the lineup with Corey Cousin. Cousin lays down a nice bunt down the first baseline. No play for Hodge. And an infield hit for Cousin. Slidell's got a little something going here in the 6th.
Yeah, perfect bunt right down the line. And Cousin's speed just, he's fast.
He's fast. Gale moves up to second.
Second baseman number 13, Peyton Strahan.
Now Peyton Strahan comes to the plate. Peyton 0 for 3. Did reach on a fielder's choice back in the second.
Yeah, Rudy playing the bunt.
Well, they've got the big shift on. As that pitch missed somewhere. If you look at the defensive alignment, you see Rudy early, up pretty much Sutton Lewis playing. Actually, that's the left fielder playing behind him as Strahan swings over the top of that pitch. But that's Hunt Grant. Now he's scampering back out to left. That was an interesting shift. Now they put the bunt back on after Neville gets out of the shift. Strahan fouls that one off, and now it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
One of those other quirky new rules this year in Major League Baseball. No shifts.
No shifts. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. And there's one gone. That's a big strikeout for the Tigers.
Goes down on strikes.
Yeah, caught that outside corner there. And
bring up number 19.
nothing
but see, that shift in the majors would be legal.
Correct. Because you're not shifting across
the
second base.
That's correct. Called strike on Trey Flitterich. His last at bat was that big 3-run home run to give Slidell the lead back in the fourth. Swing and a miss. Well, Flitterich down 0-2. To pitch, popped up into short right field. J-Rob is there.
No tag.
No tag. The throw comes in, cut off. So he makes it all the way to third. So they get Federich.
Right fielder, second out.
And there's 2 gone. Now Grant Bonifons steps in.
Grant Bonifons.
Bonifons 1 for 3. Reached on air in the first and singled in the third. Gets that pitch outside. Lines this one into center, but there's Cam Riley to make the catch. That's going to retire the side for Slidell. They get no runs on 1 hit or no errors, and they leave 2 runners on base. Tigers up to bat. After this, they lead Slidell 9-8.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
You knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Welcome back, everybody, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We've reached the Williams Orthodontics bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers trying to extend on that 9-8 lead over Slidell.
Leading off the bottom half of the 6th inning is the catcher.
And up to bat first for the Tigers here is the catcher, Drew Jarrell. Drew officially 0 for 1, but has reached base twice on a couple of walks. Calamari's first pitch swung on and missed. Bounces that one, 1-1. You know, Calamari gives you that kind of Nick Mangold vibe. Remember the old center for the, I believe the Mangold was with Jets. This ball is lifted into left. Is it going to get down? No, it's not. A great catch. Diving catch by the left fielder.
Yeah, really good dive. That was impressive there.
I don't know who that is out there in the left now.
I think that's
First baseman Sam Marsh.
I'll tell you in a second.
But he robbed Gerald of his first hit of the night.
Buell.
Buell's
out and left.
Out and left.
First pitch to Marsh ball.
Samuel Marsh now at bat. He's ahead in the count, 2 balls to a strike. Well, that's number 2 out there. It looks like 7 to me from my vantage point, but it's.
Let's see.
There's a strike to Marsh.
That's 2.
That is number 2.
Good catch by him.
Very nice catch by that young man. Curveball hangs a little high.
3-1.
3 balls and a strike to the senior first baseman for Neville. He lifts this one behind first base. There's Flederich. He's not going to make the catch. And Samuel Marsh gets another chance. Marsh gets another chance here with 1 out. And the curveball drops in there on him.
Marsh goes down on strikes for the 2nd out.
And there's 2 gone.
Number 6, the DH, Henry Cagle.
Now Henry Cagle. Cagle 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch. He did reach on an error back in the 2nd. Makes that pitch for a ball. It just misses the outside part of the plate. Well, that one misses somewhere. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 0. Now on Cagle.
One of the hottest hitting bats on the team right now for the Tigers.
Ball 4. A 4-pitch walk.
Going to bring up the second baseman, number 5.
Will knows, an old baseball coach. Do not like a 2-out walk.
Ooh.
Henry starts. Kind of had a fake steal on, and the ball gets away from.
Yeah, that catcher stood up, and right when he stood up, that ball bounced right in front of him. He could not handle it.
Burdette saw the runner go.
Yeah, that
ball was in the dirt, and he couldn't get a handle on it. And
just an unlucky hop there
Cagle
for Slidell.
Up to second. Bradley Hanlon at the plate, and here comes coach from.
That's going to be
Slidell.
That'll be Vincent Ruda, head coach at Slidell. At least that's what this says.
He's got an impressive beard on him as well.
See if I can.
There it is.
Yeah, that is a good.
Reminds them that we've got 2 outs.
Give him some wisdom.
Calamari's going to stay out there on the mound.
Give him a little wisdom.
Some wisdom. I saw Coach Allen Wise today. Always good to see the Pirate.
Weta McGee Award winner.
That is correct. Congratulations to him as that pitch finds the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike count on Bradley Hanlon. The ball bounces, gets away from Burdette again. Cagle up to third.
Yeah, the pitcher kind of just standing there, and
Cagle is aggressive on the base pass, like he was at safety for the Tigers.
Yes.
But Henry Cagle's been aggressive on the base pass since he was born. I've watched it many, many times.
See if we can get some insurance here.
An extra run. I don't think too many Tiger fans would mind it. Was that pitch a little low and away? 3 ball, 1 strike count to Hanlon.
Slidell Tiger fans might not like it.
Yes, I guess you're right. They throw back down to third as that pitch
takes first base on a walk.
misses low and in. Well, the Tigers with 2 on and 2 out.
It's going to bring up the left fielder, number 11.
And Hunt Grant. And, already has a couple RBIs. 1 for 2 on the night with a walk. Not really holding Hanlon as the first baseman. Well, I guess he is holding him at first. That pitch misses. Hanlon with a nice lead over there at first. I got to move him up here. Hunt lifts this one into short right field, and second baseman, that's Strahan. He's back, makes the catch, and that's going to retire the side for the Tigers. No runs on no hits. There was 1 error, and they leave 2 on base Tigers 3 outs away from a victory here on the opening night of the Trey Altick Prep Baseball Classic. We'll see if they can do it when we return.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call, 547-3233, or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Tigers are 3 outs away from a victory here, as we have reached the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the 7th.
Shortstop number 8, Brady Johnson.
Tigers leading Slidell 9-8. Looking for 3 outs here. Going to start with Brady Johnson at the plate. The Slidell shortstop swings at that first pitch. Can't connect. Oh, 1 just misses. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. Nelson Hodge came in relief of Tanner Nguyen back in the 6th. Hits a ground ball there, and Rudy Dozier
Johnson grounds out to the third baseman for the first out.
puts out Johnson for the first out of the inning.
He's going to bring up third baseman number 0, Eason Lemuel.
Now the third baseman for Slidell, Eason Lemuel. He's 1 for 3 on the evening. That pitch misses low. One-0 from Hodge is outside. That's 2 balls and no strikes on Lemuel. Eason grounds this one towards Sutton Lewis. He's up with it and over to Marsh, and there's 2 gone.
Comes out to the shortstop for out number 2.
The Tigers 1 out away from getting back to 500.
Austin Buell.
It's going to be up to Austin Buell. Buell made that great diving catch on the Drew Jarrell sinking liner in left last inning. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Here's the 0-1 from Hodge. Sawed him off with that one, and now the Tigers are 1 strike away. Tiger fans on their feet. called strike 3, and that's going to do it.
Field goes down on strikes.
No runs, no hits, no errors for Slidell in the top half of the 7th, and the Tigers are going to win this one 9-8. Great game here tonight at Embanato, back and forth contest, and the Tigers go ahead on the 2-run shot by Jacob Robinson and hold on to complete the victory.
Yeah, good win tonight for the Tigers. You know, bats didn't start out hot early in the game, and then
they didn't get a hit until the 4th, I believe. No, actually the 3rd, and that was the 2 RBI. No, wait, I'm looking at the wrong scorebook. It was the I believe it was the 3rd. That's right, the 2 RBI single by Hunt Grant to get things going, but they kind of kept on going from there. As you see the line score, they scored 4 in the 3rd, and then 1 in the 4th and 2 in the 5th. And that'll do it.
Yeah, no doubt. Tonight for the Tigers, Tanner Wynn, 5 innings pitched, gave up 7 hits, 8 runs, 4 of them earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Nelson Hodge, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, and 2 strikeouts. So good relief pitching there, and he will get the.
I think he gets the win.
Yeah, because.
Yeah.
Batting for the Tigers, Sutton Lewis tonight, 2 for 3. Samuel Marsh, 1 for 3. Henry Cagle.
No, actually, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I'm reading this wrong. Sutton Lewis, 2 for 3 with 2 runs and a walk.
Yeah.
Samuel Marsh, 1 for 3 with a run, an RBI, and 2 strikeouts. Henry Cagle, 0 for 2 with a walk. Bradley Hanlon, 0 for 1 with an RBI and 2 walks. Hunt Grant with a 2 RBI night. Jacob Robinson also with a 2 RBI night and a home run.
Yeah, I think Tanner Wynn should get the win. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they scored the 2 in the 5th, and then
that's wild pitches.
Huh?
That's wild pitches. WP.
But either way.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. He's the winning pitcher tonight, and good team effort. All right, Tigers will be back in action tomorrow night, 7:00, as Bruley comes to Embanato. We'll be back on the air for that. We appreciate everybody for watching here on the Neville Tiger Network. For Will Anders, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night. We'll be back tomorrow. Hope you'll be there with us.